Greetings and salutations. When it comes to, hey, horror comedies, I enjoy them. I gotta say my favorite one, though I have seen that, it still gets a bit of a laugh from me, though, is the film Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Looks can be deceiving. Oh,
You okay? Oh, shit! What is going on? How's Evil walking right now, Tuck? He looks like he's gonna walk it off. He's gonna be fine.
Maybe we'll eventually talk about that one. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the film Otis. So, what was this film about? Well, in the midst of a serial killer's rampaging, kidnapping, Riley Lawson goes missing, and when her parents, Will and Kate, are contacted by her kidnapper, FBI agent Hotkiss takes charge of the case. And while, say, okay, the killer Otis, or no, the guy who kidnapped her, he's trying to say, I'm gonna take him on a date, and I'm also going to take her to prom, and all that. And I gotta say, yes, she does fight back at times, and I'm gonna say at a certain point, it's okay, so the Stockholm starts to set in at one point, and all that. But yeah, eventually she starts, eventually she's able to get out of there, and all that, which, the thing that I just kept on thinking, I think the character of Agent Hotkiss, is he supposed to be, a spoof of, Chris Hansen?
You have a lead on him, right?
No.
One grieving family, hoping against hope that their little girl isn't dead.
Is he? Because he seems like it. I can say, I had a bit of trouble trying to find the clips for this one. I gotta say, the moment where I thought, okay. The parents are able to, say, okay, Riley's able to run away. What ends up happening is she tells the parents, say, okay, who the guy who kidnapped her was. What they end up doing is they end up kidnapping the Otis's brother and torturing him. And they don't. Then the Agent Hardkiss goes we found him. We found him. Anyway, shit. So they start to okay, hide the evidence and all that. So what ends up happening is say the agent goes yeah, we know it's you. Yeah, we know it's you. We know. But we only have audio, so we can't do nothing. So what ends up happening at the end of the film, they're trying to, say, okay, we're gonna try and find Otis. Because for the film, he works for a pizza delivery company. So they end up calling pizza. And the younger brother, says, okay, going to get the shotgun out. And that's how they end up getting rid of Otis. And I'm gonna say the moments say, okay, when he's saying, I'm going to take her to prom, and all that, and the mom's gonna say, excuse me?
You son of a bitch.
Excuse me? And he's just say, okay, he's having sequence when he puts a car in his garage, I guess, and where he's holding her. And he puts her in a cheerleader's uniform, and he's wearing say a football, a lineman's jersey and all that.
I'm a criminologist trained to hunt down today's modern day monsters.
And it's just okay. But yeah, I mean, I thought this film was alright. Then again, I ended up having to rent this film, because I couldn't find any other ways to watch it. So yeah, it was alright. Although when it comes to horror comedies, like, when it comes to, like, say, a film that I look back at and still love, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil.
Run! We're going for your lives!
Can't wait for me to talk about that one. See you next time.